Good morning, girls. Today we will go for the next problem. As I said before, this problem is same as last problem. We have to only resolve. See, three forces of equal magnitude P along the sides of the triangle ABC taken in order. Prove that the resultant is, you have to prove this one, P into 1 minus 8 sin A by 2 sin B by 2 sin C by 2 whole to the power 1 by 2. You have to see a diagram. Resolve along BC. Here resolve along BC. What you get? X is equal to P cos 0 plus P into 1 cos into 180 minus C. As diagram you put here as a direction. If it is upward means it is positive, if it is downward means it is negative. Here you know that I said before itself. Then see here P cos 0. Here take note, here you write inside cos 180 minus B is equal to minus cos B, and cos 180 minus C is equal to minus cos C. This is one result. You take note down here and you substitute here. So what you will get? Minus P cos C minus P cos B. Therefore cos 0 value is 1. So you will get P into P minus P cos B minus P cos C. Now you have to resolve perpendicular to BC. So what you will get, you see, minus P perpendicular to opposite sign, you will get minus P cos 90 plus P cos 90 minus C minus P cos 90 minus B. So cos 90 value is 0. So P sin C minus P sin B. Then what you have to do means resultant R square is equal to X square plus Y square. Here you write the formula A plus B plus C the whole square, and upward I have given the formula. You write that, and you, by applying the formula, you find the value for R square. You just take note and you will get the answer. R square you will get like this. R square is equal to P square into 1 minus 8 sin A by 2 sin B by 2 sin C by 2. Then R is equal to P into square root of 1 minus 8, this one. Then R is equal to P into 1 minus 8 sin A by 2 sin B by 2 sin C by 2 whole to the power 1 by 2. That's all, girls. That problem. This is nothing, very small problem. Here nothing, only like this is also like book work. Just you see that forces OA, OB, OC acts along the sides OA, OB, OC where ABC is a triangle. Prove that the resultant is 3OG vector where G is the centroid of triangle. See, you see the proof. Here you see the diagram. A, B, C, D here. Then O is the, here OG, G is the centroid of the triangle. So here you see what you are doing. R is equal to OA vector plus OB vector plus OC vector. R is equal to OB plus OC we can write as 2OD, but the before problem itself like 2OD. So where D is the midpoint of BC. So OA plus 2OD. Okay ma, where D is the midpoint of BC. Let G be the centroid of triangle ABC. Then G is the midpoint of AD such that AG vector is equal to 2GD vector. So OA plus OB plus OC is equal to 3OG. Because this is just to take the glance, nothing important and all, just to see that. Then you go for the next problem. Find the resultant of two equal forces inclined at an angle alpha. This is an important question. find the resultant of two equal forces inclined at an angle alpha, two equal forces. So that means what means P square is equal to Q square and P is equal to Q. P square is equal to Q square means P is equal to Q. See the proof. We know that the resultant of two forces at an inclined plane alpha is R square is equal to this result you know. R square is equal to P by the before theorem. R square is equal to P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos alpha. But given the two forces are equal, that means what ma? P square is equal to Q square. P square is equal to Q square. You substitute here, what you will get? R square is equal to P square, Q square is equal to P square. So P square plus P square 2P. So what you will get? 2P square plus 2P square cos alpha. 2P square you take it common. So what you will get? 1 plus cos alpha. 2P square is equal to 2P square. 1 plus cos alpha is equal to here you write this is not clear, so you write cos, you know that cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Okay, now girls, what you will get? Cos square theta is equal to, you know that the formula cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta divided by 2. Then if you multiply 2 this side, 2 cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta. Okay girls, this is not proper. See, cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. If you multiply 2 into cos square theta, so what you will get? 2 cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta. Therefore 2 cos square theta by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos theta. Okay ma? 2 cos square theta by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos theta. By that you will get here 2P square 2 cos square alpha by 2. Again I will repeat this formula. You take note here. Cos square theta is equal to, you know the formula, cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. 1 plus cos 2 theta by 2. Then if you multiply 2 and cos square theta, what you will get? 2 cos square theta is equal to 1 plus cos 2 theta. Then 2 cos square theta by 2 is equal to, we want the formula for cos theta. So what you will get? 2 cos square theta by 2 is equal to 1 plus cos theta. So here what you will get? It is in the place of theta you have alpha. So you will get 2P square 2 cos square alpha by 2, because here cos alpha only is there. So 2 cos square alpha by 2. Understand now girls? R square is equal to, then what you will get? R square is equal to 4P square cos square alpha by 2. R is equal to 2P cos alpha by 2. You know the theta is equal to the last problem. Theta is equal to tan inverse of Q sin alpha by P plus Q cos alpha. These steps and all you can understand easily. So P is equal to Q. So you want to get tan inverse of P sin alpha divided by P plus P cos alpha. Tan inverse of P sin alpha divided by P, if you take common means what you will get? 1 plus cos alpha. Tan inverse of here also you take note done that formula sin 2a is equal to what ma? Sin 2a formula 2 sin a cos a. Then sin a is equal to what you will get? 2 sin a by 2 cos a by 2. No girls? No, here also you take note. What you will get? Sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a cos a. Then sin a is equal to what you will get? 2 sin a by 2 cos a by 2. So here 2 sin alpha by 2 cos alpha by 2 divided by, you know that 1 plus cos alpha is equal to 2 cos square alpha by 2. This is the formula. 1 plus cos alpha is equal to 2 cos square alpha by 2. Therefore tan inverse of sin alpha by 2, you cancel that and you will get sin alpha by 2 by cos alpha by 2. Theta is equal to sin by cos means what you will get? Tan. Tan inverse of tan alpha by 2. Tan inverse we can write as 1 by tan, no ma? 1 by tan. See here, theta is equal to tan inverse of tan alpha by 2. Tan inverse how you will write? 1 by tan. Tan you will get cancel. theta is equal to alpha by 2. That's all, hence the proof. Next problem is also important, ma. Just to see that only the what here means, you see the question and you will can understand. You just take the one's glance and you can understand, girls, what you have to do by the problem. See, forces of magnitude F1 vector, F2 vector, F3 vector acting on the particle, if their directions are parallel to BCCA AB, where ABC is the triangle, show that the magnitude of the resultant is F1 square root of F1 square plus F2 square plus F3 square minus 2F2 F3 cos A minus 2F3 F1 cos B minus 2F1 F2 cos C. You see, girls, whether you can understand that problem. So important, or else I will say in the next class itself. Okay, thank you, girls.